What is good, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. We got some Prizm Baseball brand new release for our second video back on this channel. We're gonna be doing something crazy, guys. Not just one box for the box review. We're going for an entire case, guys. 12 boxes. Pretty excited for this, man. Haven't domed a full case in a while. Prizm Baseball. The market around these are around what, 160 to 200. Pretty crazy price, but I mean, I think it's a pretty good price, but these are unlicensed, so that's why it's cheap. You get 3 autos. It is Prizm. There's Colorblast in these. That's what I'm super excited for. Groovy's Colorblast. If we open this full case and we get a Groovy, we don't see a Colorblast, I will probably be a little upset. They also added brand new Cherry Blossoms. You see Paul Skeens. You see Roman Anthony. I'm super excited. We got to just dive into this, guys. We got a full case to rip here. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I want to show you guys what a full case looks like. Give you guys an idea of whether this is a product you should be buying. Let me grab my trash can. On release day here, this fine Friday. I'm usually not a huge baseball guy, but there's just something about Prizm at sub $200 for a hobby box that sounds good to me. I know the unlicensed cards don't sell as well, but you still got Colorblast. And you still got that beautiful Prizm color. We're probably going to skip through a lot of the base here. I got to hold it a little further away for it to focus in. We'll make sure to hold that length. You got the legends, you got the prospects. For the first one, let me slow down a little bit, guys. So pretty sure if it's like the prior years here of Panini Baseball, oh, we're really not going to focus in. We got to lock in, man. We got to lock in. It's prospects and it's retired legends. So you're not going to see a lot of the guys that are currently in the league, as the licensing issues with Topps and Fanatics don't allow for it. So that's going to be super interesting, something to note. We got a Yachty to $4.99, Charlie Condone, Christian Moore, a couple more base cards. With a full case here, guys, we're going to have to rip a little bit quicker. On the box reviews, I do usually like to go a little bit slower. There's actually no way. Maybe we're just going to end the video here, guys. Rookie Colorblast on the second pack of the case. There's no way. I'm already committed to the full case, guys. We're not going to slow down now, but we'll probably end up just skipping over all these base cards. Get to the numbered stuff. We got a Blake Burke. The Blues are out of 199. I'm super excited, guys. I wanted a Colorblast. That's the reason we are opening this case. To get it on the second pack feels really insane. Maybe we'll get more than one case hit, or maybe we just got absolutely blessed here. But let's do it, man. Oh, very nice. How about a Dylan Cruz rookie Colorblast? Wow, that is absolutely gorgeous, man. I don't care what they say. The no licensing, obviously you don't see a couple things on his jersey. That is still an absolutely beautiful card, man. Dylan Cruz Colorblast. We'll make our own mini wall right here. Why not, dude? Get a Dylan Cruz up there. Absolutely love it, dude. Absolutely love it. You cannot start a video any better than that. Getting right on into it. I don't care what happens the rest of the case. I'm sure we're going to pull a bunch of good stuff here. I got a smile on my face, man. We got a Drew Burris. He's a beast. Out of 299. So these ones are in the Georgia Tech. So this is another really interesting thing about the Prizm Baseball. This is a Georgia Tech card, but you look at this prospect, and it's a Miami Marlins card that just says Miami on it. So really interesting to see which ones they go with college, which ones they go with, you know, the prospect team on it. It's a bunch of just different licensing issues. I don't follow it all too closely, although it is my job. Maybe I should, but we're starting with some autos here. Bert Campaneris. We got a Travis Bazzana, who is a beast, out of 75. We got a Killebrew. Alright, if you guys don't want to watch the full video, totally understand. We're going to have a recap of all of our best hits at the end. So skip towards the end of the video. I'll be going through some of the better pulls and showing y'all what we hit. We got a Malcolm Moore. We got a Bryce Cunningham. These are cool. First time seeing this insert. How about Big Poppy, the Dingers? That's a sick one. New insert. I like it. I'm excited to see what one of these Cherry Blossoms end up looking like. Man, this is going to be a long video. I don't really know how the longer videos do on YouTube. You guys will have to let me know if you guys enjoy this, or if we should stick to the one box reviews. Obviously, I figure more is better. If you only want to watch one box, only watch one box. But Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. My computer just turned off for some reason. Gave me a heart attack. I thought it died, but I think it just went to sleep on the monitor. We should be all good. I'm hoping you guys are still here. Although this isn't a live stream. I don't know. I'm still getting used to this whole YouTube thing, but we'll figure it out. And I like what I'm seeing here. How about a snakeskin? How about a snakeskin? I don't know how rare these are. In Prizm draft picks, I know they're not that rare, but in most Prizm, they're 1 per case. So this could be huge. Wow, Ozzie Smith. How cool is that? Ozzie Smith on the snakeskin. Really nice card right there. We will take that all day long. No doubt we like the Ozzie. Alcantara. We'll skip through the base. Brunson Arroyo. Brady Beck to Rhett Lauder. There's a Paul Skeens. For those of you looking what Paul Skeens' card was going to look like out of this set. If anyone has any recommendations on products they want to see ripped on the channel, or video ideas, how we can improve the videos, anything in general, I'm all ears, guys. We're new to this, but we're trying to do it to the best of our abilities. You guys know we normally roam in the live streaming space. I wanna diversify, man. We got a Ryan Waldschmidt on our auto, Arizona State guy. Maybe that's not an Arizona State guy. I thought that was the Arizona State logo right there for some reason. That's dirt on his pants. Sheesh, pal. Sheesh. Lock in a little bit here. We got a redemption, which interesting. Mac Horvath. And our redemption. What is this? What is this? What is this? Spencer Jones. It's a Kumar Rocker, which if you guys don't know, was one of the top picks. I believe he's on the Texas Rangers here. Went to Vandy. Nice auto right there. Okay, that's only 1 box. We have such a long way to go, guys. We have 11 more boxes. Bear with me. I'm going to be doing the best I can here. We're going for box 2. We're going for box 2. We're only at 7 minutes. I mean, I figured this would be a video. That's probably going to be 45 minutes to an hour long. I guess, stay hydrated, my friends. But I guess the main difference is, when I'm streaming for hours on end on TikTok, I have a chat that I can talk to. I feel like just simply talking to myself for 45 minutes is gonna be tough. But like I said, we're trying new things and we're evolving, adapting, and improving. All right, we got a purple Elston Howard. Not familiar with my guy, but he's my guy now. Starting the Elston Howard PC ASAP. ASAP. And it looks like I'm just throwing these to the side, guys. I'm going to sort them all after stream. If I was sorting them all and sleeving everything and doing all that right now, this would be an even longer video. And I don't think you guys want that. So we're going to go through this, show you what the contents of a case are. But don't expect everything to look all pretty off to the side. We're going to stack up our best hits. Speaking of best hits. How about an out of 49 Prismatrix Travis Bazana? Very, very solid card right there. We'll take that. Bazana was the first overall pick. A Mayer rookie. Pulsar's pretty good too. So many packs, so many cards. I mean, you're looking at 12 packs in a box, 12 cards. That's 144 cards per box. A lot of base in this. A lot of not so great names, but it is just such an affordable product. I don't know. Let me know if you guys are picking any of this up on the Friday release day. I'll give you guys my opinions, obviously, at the end of the video on whether I think it is worth it. That Dylan Cruz Color Blast has definitely got me pretty hyped. I was obviously hoping for a Paul Skeens Color Blast, but beggars can't be choosers. And here comes our first Cherry Blossom, guys. They just added these to the product this year. Brand new Cherry Blossoms. Let's see what it's all about, man. I'm pretty excited for this one. I don't know what they're numbered to. I guess that's the real sweat. Andrew Jones. Absolute legend. Andrew Jones, they're out of 20. I mean, that is just so gorgeous. I don't know if there's a parallel that I like more that Panini has introduced in the last couple years than the Cherry Blossoms. I mean, that is just absolutely gorgeous, man. I already know I'm going to give this product a huge thumbs up, guys. This is just, for the price point, if you're here to resell the cards, I honestly still don't think it's a bad value, dude. You got the upside of hitting the Colorblast, hitting the big autos, hitting the Cherry Blossoms, hitting, you know, all the Groovies, whatever it may be. But then you also have so many. I mean, if you are into selling the low-end cards, if you sell cards on one-out, if you sell cards at card shows and dollar bins, I mean, somebody out there thinks Hyasung Kim is going to be the truth. They're going to buy his blue out of 199 for $5 on eBay or whatever it may be. So, like a Miggy Cabrera silver, that's a dollar card to anyone who's from Michigan. Like, there is value in piecing these out, especially how cheap it is. And then you have the upside of the big hits as well. I think it kind of just depends on what you're looking for. If you're the kind of person that wants that one big hit takes all, this might not be the product for you, but you're still pulling really nice cards. Like, that's a numbered Prizm Kurtz, gonna win AL Rookie of the Year here. I still remember pulling his Kaboom on the night where he hit 4 home runs. If you were a legend in the chat, comment down below. That was a good night. That was a good night. We hit Kurtz Kaboom out of a Prospect Edition box for somebody, and then the same night he goes on to hit 4 home runs. That was crazy. Mac Horvath on the auto. UNC guy. I don't know why I know that, but Mac Horvath went to North Carolina. Probably something to do with cards. Usually is. We got a Mason Wynn. We got a Max Anderson. Now, this is a Detroit guy, and I'm not even too familiar with him. But there's officially 2 boxes in the record books. I should have found out. I should have gotten a 5-row bin that I could have put these cards in instead of just send them over to the side here, but we'll put them in the 5-row bin afterwards. Not a big deal. Box number 3 on the case. Here we go. I think what would make this like the dream case for me, obviously I wanted a Skeens Colorblast. I'm not mad at Dylan Cruz. I'm assuming Skeens has autos in here. If we can get one Skeens auto, we already pulled a Bazana auto. I would like to see maybe a 1-of-1 of really anybody. I think just pulling a 1-of-1 is always a fun feeling. And then give me a Cherry Blossom of Miguel Cabrera. If we pull a Miguel Cabrera Cherry Blossom, that would be a damn good case to me. That would be absolutely lovely. I don't know why I'm separating these in piles. I know I'm going to have to go through them again. It's just habits from when I separate the base rookies and the non-base rookies on stream and stuff. Literally just habits. We got a red Luke Dickerson. Rhett Lauder auto. Rhett Lauder's not bad. I don't know. I'm streaming off a different front camera right here than I normally do the live streaming on, just because it's got to be horizontal versus the phone that I stream off when I'm live streaming is vertical. I don't like the focusing issues that I've been having, but I'm not sure what the better options are. Maybe we'll toy with it. We're in the early stages, man. We got a Pitry. Adam Jones. God, I remember Adam Jones. That dude used to give the Tigers some problems. Hyasung Kim. We got a Tommy Troy. Neaten up them stacks a little bit, I guess. Whew. Ooh, what do we have here? Looks like a pretty loaded pack. Looks like we have an auto. Kellen Lindsley Prospect Signatures. Cam Caminiti. There's a nice Miggy. We're gonna pull a big Miggy card. That's what'll make me happy. A big Miggy, and I am walking home with a smile on my face. One big Miggy. We got a red Wyatt Sanford. We got an Ethan Anderson. Let's go. Come on. We've been a little drier on this box. That's okay. You rip a full case, you can't expect every single box to have the hits in them. You gotta know what you're getting yourself into. There's gonna be... I just wish we didn't... Like, when you're going one box at a time, pulling a case hit on the first box sounds absolutely awesome. You can stop, you can be done. You pulled the case hit, you need nothing else. Pulling a case hit when you know you're going for the entire case, you almost want it to marinate. You almost want to sweat it out. Maybe I should have, once I saw the Colorblast, put it to the side and saved it for the end. Maybe the dramatics there would have been a little nicer, but you got to deal with the punches they give you, man. It is what it is. I'm still pretty geeked about it, and there's still a lot of other chases in here. Like, yeah, Colorblast is one of the most exciting things that you're looking for out of these, but with how much I think these cherry blossoms are going to go for on the right players, and how many nice autos you can pull, I think we'll be doing just fine. I'm pretty sure you can still get Skeens autos out of here. I know you could in years past. I don't know if I guess I just don't follow it enough if they Fanatics or Topps got him into an exclusive contract or something. Sheesh, I'm running out of room already to set these cards over here. We're just going to keep reaching further and further and further. Everyone always says that I'm like the most hydrated breaker, but I genuinely have no idea how someone could possibly talk for so long in a row and not... It's not that like it's not even that I'm thirsty in a sense that I need water. It's that my mouth gets so dry from talking that my mouth hurts if I don't drink water. It's like, it's almost kind of weird, but I don't know. Maybe some of you guys who have like jobs at a call center. I don't know. I'm trying to think of jobs that you talk a lot during. Talking a lot's not the problem. Talking nonstop is more so the problem. Can't have any dead air on a YouTube video or on a live stream, so you pretty much got to stay talking. I don't know who Bud Selig is, but we might be going for the rainbow after seeing that. We got a green scope, Ethan Anderson. All right, we're gonna get another cherry blossom in this box. He does it again, bro. That's actually, bro, that's just crazy. That one was a little wild. That one was a little wild, I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's see what we got, guys. Let's see what we got. If that's your first time seeing the prediction, make sure you tune into the TikTok streams. More where that came from. Be a nice one, baby. Be a nice one. Vlad Guerrero Sr. So far, Andrew Jones and a Vlad Guerrero Sr. on the Cherry Blossoms. Not bad names at all. 7 of 20 on the Vlad Guerrero, baby. That's tough. That's tough. Not mad at that, man. We'll take it. The Montreal Expos. I'm too young, guys. Why did they end up getting rid of the Montreal Expos? Probably the same reason they're getting rid of the Oakland Athletics. Money. Money talks. Who did the Expos become? The Washington Nationals? I remember growing up, this probably sounds crazy to some of you guys who may be older or younger, but growing up in the era of Steven Strasburg and Bryce Harper on the Phillies. I remember one of my childhood friends had a Steven Strasburg fat head in his room, and Steven Strasburg, when he was in his early years, that dude was a problem. I kind of fell out of love with watching baseball, so the last time I watched Steven Strasburg, he was on top of the world, but I understand that he had a pretty significant fall off, so I don't know if that was just due to injury or what, but the Strasburg fall off was not something I saw coming. We got a Robbie Snelling auto. What a name. Damn. Last sleeve. All right, I need another pack. Need another pack. So much dust is accumulating, bro. I might need to hit the Zamboni a little bit here. Clean us up. Do you guys prefer more edited YouTube videos, or do you guys prefer the raw stuff? Kind of something I was battling back and forth on. Would you like me to cut the time in between opening the boxes, like cut out the time where I just grab the pack of sleeves, cut out the lint roll, or do you just prefer, it's like you're in the room hanging out with me. We started this thing. There's no interruptions. There's no editing. If I say something wrong, I'll correct myself and we'll keep going, but you guys will still see it. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of just seeing the raw, unadulterated stuff. I mean, I don't know though. I'm always open to suggestions, so really anything you guys can throw out in the chat or always message me, whatever it may be. I always like to take the opinion of the people that care enough to give it. So, ooh, now that's a spanking auto. How about a Reggie Jackson, legendary autograph, Oakland Athletics, numbered to 99. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful Reggie Jackson. Roger Clemens, red power. Numbered out of 99. Come on, where's the golds at? Where's the golds at? That's not a gold. I think that's just a blue, right? Yeah, blue out of 99, but how cool is that? Dingers on the Ken Griffey Jr. We definitely love Ken Griffey. I'm glad he's in the product. I think that's the first one we've seen. Or the first one I've been able to pay attention to, at least. Alright guys, we're officially 1/3 of the way into this case. I feel like a lot of people are going to kind of be bouncing around this video and not actually watching it through, which is totally understandable. I don't know if I could sit down and watch myself for 45 minutes, an hour, whatever this video may end up being. It's looking like it's going to be an hour for only 20 minutes in. But, if you guys have made it to this point in the video, 20 minutes in, and you're actually still watching the full thing and you haven't skipped around, I want you to comment, what should the boys comment here? Just comment, I don't know, dude. I don't know what to comment. Let's go. Comment to the moon if you made it and you're actually watching at this point. I thought I was going to do something cool there, and then I just completely whiffed on something to comment, so it ended up being pretty stupid. But we'll take a little Walker at Janik auto, putting all the autos to the side for the recap at the end. If you guys can't listen to me ramble, man, we'll do a recap at the end, show you guys all the cards. Maybe some people enjoy this stuff. It's like alone time with Fur. That sounded weird. That sounded strange. We got a red power, Mike Schmidt. Is he the best third baseman of all time? And a Will Clark auto. Will Clark's pretty good. I'm liking the legendary signatures. I'm not big into the prospecting stuff. Like, having the top names and stuff is cool. I know some people, literally, that's the way they collect, is they just want to go after the prospects. They want to try and predict who the next guy is, grade their Bowman first, do this, do that. But honestly, I know that Will Clark is probably not going to sell for a lot. But when you can get an auto, I get it's unlicensed, I get it is what it is, but an auto of a guy who is, he's a legend, man. He's one of the best players to ever play the sport. And that card might be, what, 10 bucks? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. People always want the next best thing. They want to be the investor. They want to do this. They want to do that. Sometimes I think, I don't know when it's going to happen, because I've been thinking this for a while and it hasn't. Maybe it never will. I want to see the market start respecting the legend. The legends. Like a Leo DeVries dingers out of 99 will almost certainly sell for more than a Miguel Cabrera dingers out of 99. Just because people want to be the next guy on Leo DeVries and predict that he was going to be the good, it's just, respect the legends is what I'm trying to say. Monte Irvin. I don't think you need that many bats, brother. Manny Ramirez. Like, come on, bro. We're pulling absolutely sweet legendary autos here. Manny Ramirez. The focus is going to be a problem. We got to figure that out. We got to figure that out. We will figure it out. Don't you worry. I keep looking over to see like where my chat's at. There's no chat. We get a Harmon Killebrew. I'm also looking over to make sure that I can see what I'm ripping on screen over here when I'm looking at you guys. So I'm also looking to see if everything's focused up and wow, I didn't know the Miz was in this product. This might be a pretty nice product, guys. I didn't even know Mizorowski was in here. Honestly, I haven't heard a lot about Mizorowski since his beginning, you know, absolutely crazy streak where he made the All-Star game and all that stuff. But has he been just as good as he was, or has he fallen off a little bit? Have we fallen off just a bit? We got a Seaver, Dylan Cruz, Churio. I'm itching for another Cherry Blossom or something low numbered. Braylon Payne, Bob Gibson. The Orange Waves are out of 49. Bobby Gibson. Blue, Greg Maddux. One of the best, man. One of the best. He didn't need to throw it by you, but he'd get it by you. Didn't need to use the heater to do it all the time. Andrew Painter. Pablo Sandoval. Oh, I love me some Pablo Sandoval. Big Pablo Sandoval fan. All right, we're on box number 6 here. After this one, we will officially be halfway through the case. All right, let's go. Hydrate up. And stay cooking. We got a Cash Mayfield. That name goes hard. If my name was Cash, dude, I'd probably be in the MLB too. We got an Aiden Smith. Sensational. We're going to pull a Paul Skeens auto, right? We're going to do it. Dontrell Willis. We're still getting there on our Bud. Ooh, Rintaro Sasaki's in here too. Rintaro sells very well. I know that much. So there is some very nice names to pull in here. The ceiling seems to be pretty solid with these prospects. I'm assuming PCA is not in here. But like Colt Keith, I don't understand what the licensing thing is. Because how can Colt Keith be in here when he's been in the league for 2 years, but you can't put in other rookies and stuff? Like, I don't know what the deal is. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm sure if somebody explained it to me like I was 3, I would understand, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Auto Braden Taylor. That's a crazy auto. Figure it out, my guy. Pee Wee Reese. Pee Wee Reese. We got a Kendall George, Cole Young, Marcelo Mayer. Numbered out of 199 on the red. Color match. I'm also filming this video at 1 a.m. after streaming. So I've already been ripping cards for about 4 hours. So I guess it's hour 5 of ripping cards. I have the best job in the world. I live the best life. That was not a complaint. Rintaro, my boy. If I seem a little delirious, that may be why. Hank. Alright, come on. Something's brewing on this box. Hasn't been a whole lot yet. We still got some autos too. Ooh, Mojo. First Mojo here, which is kind of surprising. Johnny Bench. And a Mojo for Pablo. I like it. 12 of 25 on the Mojo Pablo Sandoval. We'll take it. We'll take it. 2 packs until we hit the halfway point of this case. Rod Carew. Red Power, Juan Gonzalez. Ooh, almost dropped you, Juan. You're good. You're good, buddy. All right, let's move these over. We are officially now halfway through the case. Good looks there. Let me move this stack of cards up here. Readjust myself a little, and let's get back on it. Might as well hydrate while we're at it. The Uline water bottle is always so clutch. I don't know if any of you guys ever have to order from Uline for your work or whatever, but the free gifts from Uline, absolutely clutch. If you know, you know. A lot of people probably don't, but there's a niche out there who understands. Don Drysdale. We got a red Kendall George. Ooh. Oh, I thought I saw something. Mojo. I thought that was a gold, not a dingers, but we got a Mojo. I'm not mad about that. Connor Norby. Out of 25 on the Mojo. I don't hate it. We got a Pulsar, Bryce McCage, Brady Ebel. I don't know, man. What's the lowest numbered card we've pulled so far? The out of 20 Cherry Blossoms? It does feel kind of weird to go through a half case so far and not have really anything out of 10 or less. Let's get a gold. Let's get a gold pop in. We got a JC Escada with the rookie badge. Not a lot of these have the rookie badge, considering they're like all prospects and stuff. Red Paul O'Neill. We got a Jace Borolfin on the autograph. Blue Dontrell Willis. Angel Shavili. All right. We're getting to the dry part of the case, boys. We're going to step it back up, though. I am curious to see if there is only one case hit in these cases, or if we are going to see a Groovy as well as the Colorblast. Because there is some products where it's you get one or the other on the case hits, and there is some products where you get both of the case hits if there's two. It just kind of depends. Hagen Smith, who is a nice pitcher, we'll take that. We'll take it, we'll take it. Little Hagen Smith auto. We got a purple Junior Caminero. Like, how can Junior Caminero be in this product? You've been in the league for how long? Blue Talisman Roman Anthony. 5 boxes left, y'all. Let's keep those stacking, man. The piles over there look so beautiful. I don't even know if you guys can see them over there, but looking oh so beautiful. We got a purple Miguel Tejada. Again, why am I putting that in 2 different files? I don't know. It's almost playoff time for baseball, which is semi-exciting. I don't really watch any regular season baseball. I'm sure there's some of y'all out there who are like me as well, where we just tune in for the postseason. I like baseball. I'll go to a baseball game. But to sit down and watch 162 9-inning games, whew, you got to be dedicated, man. You got to love the sport. You really do. Oh, cherry blossom, guys. Another cherry blossom right here. Enrique Bradfield. All right, that's the first of the cherry blossoms where I'm like, don't love that. I don't love it. It's cool. Cherry blossom, Enrique Bradfield. Someone's going to tell me in the chat that that guy's an absolute stud and I'm a loser, which he might be right. I have no idea who that is. Couldn't even tell you if that's a legend or a prospect. He looks young. I'm going to say prospect. So tell me if Enrique Bradfield Jr. is the truth. Carson Williams. Pulsar Scott. We got another Angel auto. All right, Angel has been putting in the work on the signatures. We got a red power Cam Smith, who's nice. And a, ooh! Yo, this is the guy who throws with his left and right hand, if I'm not mistaken, right? Is that a decent hit? I don't even want to try and say his name. I'm pretty sure that's the guy who's throwing with both hands. If I am not mistaken, that could be pretty cool. Throwing two-handed. I mean, you've heard of the switch hitters. Have you heard of the switch pitchers? Dude steps up lefty because you're pitching righty and you just pull out your other glove. Or I think he probably has a glove at this point where you can just ambidextrous glove, maybe? Chris Davis. Wow. That's a name. That's a name right there. Who remembers the Chris Davis seasons? Baseball, man. Those 2010 baseball. That shit was fun. Pulsar Harrison. We got a Freeland. We got nice Paul Skeens Talisman. We'll take Paul Skeens to 199. Watching that Paul Skeens Mookie Betts podcast was pretty cool. Get inside the mind of professional athletes and really just the pitcher. I thought the dynamic between a pitcher and a hitter and what they're both thinking in certain counts is pretty cool. Don Mattingly. That's another spanking auto. Good box here. Bounce back. Number to 99 on the Don Mattingly. We'll take it all day. Prismatrix Don Mattingly Inc. All right, let me set these over here. We'll get a drink and we'll crack into box numero 9. Down to the last 4 boxes of this case. If you guys are enjoying and you have stuck around to this point, I'm sure you're already subscribed. But if you're not, please hit that subscribe button, guys. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, which hopefully someday sounds silly saying on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I really do feel like we're going to try and put some time into this channel and grow it into something pretty cool. So hopefully you guys want to be a part of that. Give this video a thumbs up. I don't really know if that helps or does anything for the algorithm, but only one way to find out, man. We got a Will Wagner. Is that Billy Wagner's kid? On the auto. I'm out here doming cases for the videos. I probably wouldn't have opened this if I wasn't trying to get this shit rolling, but I really want to build something cool here, so we're after it, baby. We're in there. We got a Carson Bench auto. Ooh, baby. Where is a gold? I'm assuming gold vinyls are still the 5 and black finite's the 101 out of here. I could always look at the back of the box. I did at the start and I forgot. We got a red Paul Molitor. We got a auto Brady Ebel. Ebel? I'm not 100% sure. Doesn't really matter because I'm sure I'll never meet the guy. There is now a 87% chance that I meet Brady E in my life. Travis Bazzana, we like that on the blue fireworks. We do like Bazzana, we do. The baseball draft is so weird though. The fact that people can just get drafted straight out of high school blows my mind. I just can't imagine sitting in geometry class and you're like, hey, pal, you just got selected by the Baltimore Orioles in the 29th round. It's like, oh, I was going to go be an astrophysicist, but, I mean, I'll go play some minor league baseball for $42,000 a year now. I don't mind. That sounds cool. Such an interesting, it's just so, baseball is so dissimilar from NBA and NFL, and here we go, another cherry blossom. Another cherry blossom. Why am I looking at the back of your head, bro? Why are we doing a card and I'm looking at the back of your head? Okay, that's a lot cooler now that I see the full card. I'm actually really excited about it. How about a Cal Ripken on the Cherry Blossom 19 of 20? This is actually such a sick card. I disrespected this. I thought we were looking at the back of a dude's head. We are, but it just so happens to be a really cool pose. That is sick. Love it. Cal Ripken Cherry Blossom. We've hit pretty good on our Cherry Blossom. No disrespect to Enrique Bradfield Jr., but we've been looking pretty good here. We're shooting good percentages at least. Alright, last pack of this box. Hey, Paul Skeens. Numbered out of 499. I like it, I like it. Paulie Paul. Set these over here because I'm running out of room over there. We'll just wipe up the dust at the end, man. I hope y'all don't mind. Let's crack into it. We have 3 boxes left. Three boxes left. I mean, I am a little shocked that we're almost into a case of this product. Edwin Encarnacion is a great name as well. 2010s baseball, man. That's my specialty. 2010s baseball. That's what I got in my bag. We got a Jace Jung. Hey, another Paul Skeens. This one out of 199. I've been keeping up with it a little bit more now, but I've watched sub 20 innings of 2025 regular season baseball. I can tell you that. I'm more of a keep up with the stats and the rankings and all that kind of stuff. Leave the rest of it to the young cats. I think the old people probably watch more baseball though. You know what? Maybe when I'm retired and I got nothing better to do on a Thursday afternoon at 2 p.m., I'll sit down and I'll watch my my Detroit Tigers. Silver Paul Skeens. Full 9-inning games. All day, every day. They really don't take too many breaks, dude. Paul Skeens blue. Wow, the Skeens is starting to flow. Ryan Johnson on the red auto. All right. Pulsar, George Lombard, Jackson Chourio. Like, that's another one. How can Jackson Chourio be in this product, but Aaron Judge can't be in this product? They're both in the MLB. Whoa. Throwback auto? Whoo! Jacob Wilson to 49. That is a heater. And, dude, we are beaming the Paul Skeens right now. He is popping out of this product like nobody's business. Out of 299 on the Paulie Skeens. I like it. I like it. I like it. Harmon Killebrew. Rintaro Sasaki. Blue Colt Emerson. Joe DiMaggio. Joe DiMaggio is just the most baseball name of all time, dude. We got a green scope. Edgar Guerrero. Don't know who you are, buddy, but hopefully you sell for some coin. We got a Pulsar Blake Mitchell auto for Hunter Furtado. All right, we're down to the final 2 boxes here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll give you our recap and our final thoughts after that. Let's get through it. This desk is looking dusty, man. Promise I will roll the mat after the video. Don't you guys worry about it. I know you were. I know you were. Alright, we're going to see a gold here down the river, man. We're going to see a gold down the river here. Neighbors. Pulsar Caminiti. Wait, Aaron Judge is in this product? I don't understand. I don't understand. How can Aaron Judge be in the product, but Shohei Ohtani can't be in the product? See, now that I said that, we're going to pull a Shohei. It doesn't make any sense, though. Like, why can some of these guys be in here, and why can some of these not? Someone explain it to me down below. Is it some individual player contracts? I don't know. I don't want to know. I do actually want to know. I'm curious, but I feel like I should know. As the owner of a sports card shop, I should probably know these things. That's why I'm asking. I am losing my mind a little bit, guys. I've been talking to myself for 42 minutes. Forgive me. We're on the home stretch here, though. I hope there's somebody still watching at this point. I might be ripping by myself right now. Get out of here, Enrique. We got a Josh Hood. There's a non-zero chance that I am ripping by myself. Appreciate you if you're still here watching, though. Chris Cortez, we got a Dylan Dreiling auto. See, I feel like the autos are either really solid or I have no idea who you are. And that doesn't mean they're not good. Because like I said, some of these prospect autos, dude, you'd be surprised. You don't know who they are, they sell. I like to think I know the big ones, but I'm not perfect. Blue Leo. Mike Piazza. I got a lot of my baseball knowledge from MLB The Show, so it's definitely sparing. That Ozzie Smith pose is pretty cool. MLB The Show 21 was that was the first one I played and really the last one I played seriously. That was a really fun game though. Cam Smith, again, Cam Smith's pretty good. Houston Astros guy, Prizm Matrix. Hank Greenberg, Braylon Dautry, and a Rhett Lauder. Alright, boys, let's hop on in to our last box before recapping and final thoughts on this product. Let's do it. I will say, these cherry blossoms, I'm super pumped they put those in. One thing I will say, though, does this scare you, worry you, or excite you for the possibility of unlicensed Panini base or basketball and football? Because with the licenses expiring for both of those, within a year at this point, do we feel comfortable? I mean, the one bright side, I will say, obviously the no logos would absolutely suck. If they can't even have current players in it, I have no idea what any of that would be. But can you imagine a world where you're doming a Prizm NFL hobby box? Cliff Lee's a legend, dude. I was going to say rest in peace. That's Roy Halladay. He obviously didn't sign the card if he was... Alright, back to the whatever I was saying. Does it not fire you up a little to think about a $250 Prizm NFL hobby box? It would be unlicensed, but that does sound pretty enticing. I would take a Peyton Manning manga without a license on it, especially if I can rip it for 250 bucks. There's the silver lining to every bad situation. Now, who knows if they're even going to be able to produce those products? I don't know what any of the contract disputes are. I have no idea. But what we do know is that Topps is taking over the license very soon for basketball, and I think it's April for football, and those are pretty much locked in, non-negotiable. So we better get ready for the future, whatever that may pertain. And I think ripping Prizm baseball gets you kind of a decent look at it. We got a Pulsar Lighter. Ooh, Mojo. Dylan Cruz, Prismatic. Mojo Cruz out of 25 there. We got a blue Bateman. 4-5 packs left. We need red power Malcolm Moore. I would definitely like to hit Tate. Going through an entire case and not seeing a gold vinyl or a black finite 101, that's pretty nuts to me. We'll definitely take a Kurtz here, blue out of 199. If it's that hard to hit one, how much of this product did they print? They can't be slinging that much Prizm baseball, can they? Because to go a full case without a gold, I mean, I know we did pull 4 cherry blossoms, so if you do the math on that, that would say that we should have pulled 2 golds relative to the cherry blossoms. Just some, you know, sports card math right there. I don't know if that's accurate, but maybe we just got unlucky right here. Maybe we're going to pull a gold in the last pack. I don't know. Pig Poppy. I'm rambling. It's been 47 minutes, man. We are on the last pack, and we are sad. Miggy. I like Miggy. I don't know, man. I think there's definitely better cases out there. I don't know if we got the best one. Let's give a full recap here, though. Tighten this up. I can't stand the dust. You guys probably don't even notice it. You guys probably don't even mind it, but it's more so driving me nuts. All right, full break recap, or full case recap, I should say. Pablo Sandoval Mojo at 225. All the autos are in here. The good ones, the bad ones, the mid ones. We got a Mizorowski to, what is that, green scope, out of 75. Manny Ramirez auto, Will Clark auto. Janik, we got a Ken Griffey, numbered out of 99. This was a cool one. Reggie Jackson, red auto. I like that. Robbie Snelling, Morris. The Vlad Guerrero, the Cherry Blossom, out of 20. So hyped that they added these Cherry Blossoms. Great addition there. Some decent prospect autos there. Red Kurtz. We got the Cherry Blossom Andrew Jones. Travis Pisano, we definitely take that first overall pick. Kumar Rocker was our lone redemption. Kind of nice that there was only one redemption in the entire case. They're getting their people to sign their cards. They are all sticker autos, so there really should be no redemptions, but we'll take what we can get, right? Only one snake skin, so these are actually pretty rare. We'll definitely take that Ozzie Smith then. That's a nice hit. One snake skin and it's Ozzie Smith. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. We like that. We got a Burt, Kurtz, Mojo Cruz, Jet Williams, Cliff Lee, Mizorowski, Javi Lopez, the Cam Smith auto, Dreiling Hood, Furtado, Paul Skeens red. Excuse me. Jacob Wilson blue auto. That was actually a really nice one. Throwback design out of 49 blue Skeens. Ryan Johnson auto, red Skeens. Pulsar Skeens. We went on a hot Skeens run. This one was sick. One of my favorite cards of the case, guys. Cal Ripken to 20 on the Cherry Blossom. Amazing. Todd Mattingly ink is always nice to see. We got a... I think this could be a big card. I think this is the guy that throws with both hands, man. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that might be a big auto, guys. Cherry Blossom Enrique, Hagen Smith, Connor Norby, And then the biggest hit, kind of ironic that we hit it on literally the second pack of a 144 pack break. But a Dylan Cruz Colorblast nonetheless. I'm not mad at that. I think Dylan Cruz is a pretty solid name to hit. I definitely like the Colorblast design. Overall, is it worth your money? $160 to $200? I'm going to say yes, but you have to know why you're doing it. If you're doing it to try and pull this monster card, I don't know if it necessarily exists, guys. Yes, the Skeens Colorblast are going to be sweet. Yes, you're going to be able to pull a black Finite Paul Skeens and stuff. But you just saw us rip through a full 12-box case. Not a single gold, not a single black 1 of 1, not a single gold vinyl. There was no Skeens autos. I mean, I think there is value in this product, but like I said, it's not like the product where you hit one card and you're like, okay, this box is paid for. Okay, this case is paid for. It's the fact that you're going to hit 30 cards that might be $1 to $5, and if you're willing to take the time to piece those out to sell them, I think you can profit on these boxes. But overall, I thought it was fun. I don't know if I'd do it again. I did it for the video. I did it for y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. What do we get on the time here? Only 51 minutes. That's not too bad. Let me know if you guys like these longer form videos. We'll see you guys on the next one.